You're a legend in the eyes of those who live on the battlefield. That's why you have to handle this mission yourself. That's how Kaz would want it. Afghanistan is a big place. I expect you'll become quite familiar with those binoculars as you plan your next move.
What the? I'd better take it anyway. I might need it.
My overlord Kagan, welcome. You are most welcome.
Do not so presume to welcome me to my own kingdom, Zerx. Is it ready?
Oh, it is most definitely ready.
Show it to me.
Of course, Father. Of course. It is here.
The master list you found at Zerinsky's details the Kagan cult's hierarchy. The top positions are all his offspring, and there's a lot of them. I gotta go. Stay in touch. Don't disappear.
Severin.
The people are bored, restless, without direction. They need an outlet. They have jobs, but require something to fill their leisure time.
I just want to know how to get out of here.
Well, I'm not sure what you're in for, but they'll let you out if you keep your trap shut for 10 days.
The lower quarter will be underwater by then.
The lower quarter? Ah, yeah, I heard about that.
I wonder how they're all doing right now.
Sorry, neighbor. That's one piece of dirt I don't have.
What are you talking about?
The Earth is rotating. If the longitude and latitude suddenly change, we'll be thrown out of gravity.
I just made a few tweaks here and there, you know? Well, this transportation magic isn't almighty.
I apologize for the sedative, but until we know how far along you are, we have to consider you a threat. I'm Major Richard Blake, Director of Advanced Tactical Ops at SERPA.
This isn't gonna fill me up. Let's just go to sleep.
That's all you gotta say for yourself after taking my snacks?
Who are you? What do you want?
My name is called Teska, and what I want, you don't have. But I'll settle for seeing the looks on your faces as your precious clones die.
You monster.
This feeling. I see you've become a sage. Acquire the same jutsu as Jiraiya-sensei.
Jiraiya-sensei? Go over to the Akatsuki?
Naruto, under these circumstances, there isn't much you can do.
In that case, I'm gonna go see the Raikage, and I'm gonna convince him to forgive Sasuke!
Wait a minute. Do you even know what you're saying? With the 5 Kage summit about to begin, every village is expected to curtail unnecessary missions.
What do you plan to do? I need to know.
I told you. Save Sarah, protect Cocoon, and have myself a big, happy family. Still, it's a long road ahead.
Come down here, Zeta Prime, and I will give you the answer. I shall remain where I am. This vantage point will provide an excellent view of your destruction.
To any Autobots on this frequency, this is Jetfire. Come in.
Jetfire, this is Optimus. Glad you're still airborne. What's your status?
We're taking heavy damage up here. Put me through to Zeta Prime. We need him to activate the planetary guns.
Zeta Prime is dead.
Hanzo! Sorry I dragged you into this.
No matter. We will simply break in again.
Die in the name of Lord Hideyoshi.
It's easy to keep things like they are now, but...
I don't know. Sometimes easy's best, right? I mean, who knows what'll happen in the future?
I suppose.
There is no doubt that my body is benefiting from these sardines' nutrition. This is evolution. My body is truly evolving since the time I was credited as being a tyrant. The only way to get by in this place is to get ourselves some respect. Fear. That's how we get respect. Show them all that we do things. We should be fair, though. This is a place of justice, after all.
Screw justice.
Kill her, and they'll all fear us.
What kept you?
Ever heard of thank you?
What happened to the cops?
I guess not.
Beware, for I have looked into the soul of our enemy, and I saw only darkness.
If the Saints are gonna stay in Steelport, we need the Morning Star out of here. I already work downtown, but these motherfuckers are everywhere.
How about I make a fur coat out of you?
Sorry, but there's no way I'm losing to an extra from Bambi. I'll tell the other Guardians of the Galaxy you put up a good fight. I'll lie.
Everybody alive? Holler if you're dead.
You know, it's funny, but my briefing said this was to be a covert operation. Come on.
What can I say? I like to make an entrance. So, you must be Charlie.
It's Commander Charles Gregory to you, thanks. British Division.
Yeah. XMI6, right? I kinda guessed that.
Is it supposed to be me? Yeah.
Get me Hackett. He needs...
Not so fast.
You.
He did warn you not to overstay your welcome. I killed Connor's father right in front of her. She called me a murderer.
No!
Connor doesn't know who she is anymore. She's gone.
Where are you from?
Kingsport, the city by the sea, home to the great merchant fleets and endless nets of reeking fish.
And your trade?
I am between jobs at the moment.
You knew the truth, Thurgood. You knew about aliens on Earth, and you still joined the crowd calling for my head.
Well, for a fringe lunatic, you were too good of an investigator, Peter. I suppose it was inevitable you would join the MIB.
Well, I'm wearing this suit because I look good in it. I am not one of them. And it's still Dr. Delacour to you. You couldn't take that away from me.
It's a shame. Now someone's going to have to fix this.
But the good news is I'm out of prison.
Soon all worlds will be mine.
Robin, we can't go through life expecting Superman or anyone else to save us whenever things get tough. The only people we can rely on is ourselves. What body I'm in doesn't matter. I'll always be me. Listen, I'm gonna do you a favor and teach you something important. The only difference between being weak or strong is being able to keep fighting. You fight and fight, and whoever's the last one standing is strong. Everyone else who ran or died before the end, they're weak.
Who are you?
I am the Master of Blades, and all that remains of the warrior once called Draven, and the kingdom of man. I should have passed through the Well of Souls long ago.
Stone is heavy. It is easier to rest. In my dreams, I can move again. In my dreams, I am flesh.
You would interrupt my slumber. You should never have left your grave.
Who disturbs my sleep? A fleshling in a fool's lands. You have the look of neither angel nor demon. When last I woke, they were the children of creation. Your kind, I do not recognize.
Hold up. The signal is really strong now. It might belong to Sludge.
Sludge? Wasn't he on Grimlock's team? Why would he be down there?
Not sure if he had a choice.
Why?
Call it a hunch. Cliffjumper, I found Sludge.
Is he functional?
He's pretty messed up in a stasis lock. Might be enough energon left to tap his memory core.
Once again, we have to put you in your place. Ooh, look, Grimlock. It's as big and tough as you.
It's a big rig, that's all I'm saying. She got that 6.7-liter V8, so I mean, I figure she's the better deal.
Birdie, live on a base, not a ranch. That should work. You don't need that 6.7.
Just saying, man, she's the better deal.
You look grim, my friend. What's wrong?
We've learned that the White Mantle has been trying to eliminate the Queen's allies. My name was on a list of targets we found. So were yours and the Countess's, among others.
The White Mantle? We can't let those roaches continue to spread. I'll mobilize the Seraph and burn this cult to the ground.
Fully charged. For Piltover. I'm gonna enjoy this. I'm always ready. Pave the way. Powering up. Our future will be bright.
I guess he had an antibody that could fight off any virus. Apparently, he abused his gift. Took it for granted. And then ended up turning himself into some kind of monster. You know, I thought dear old Dad was just a deadbeat who skipped out on us. No. He was actually a freaking nut job who almost destroyed the world.
Before you killed them, my mothers once again made me your Oathkeeper. For you to be free, I must die by your hand.
I do not understand.
If you do not release me, my father will retain power over you, but even worse, I will live in eternal torture.
Bring us the girl and wipe away the debt.
There was no baby. The deal was I go to Columbia to get you.
Booker, we're bleeding.
Oh. I remember. But I remember.
Thought you'd have this mess cleaned up by now.
Name's Cyborg, not Miracle Worker.
Nightwing to Batman, you there?
Pressing your home planet isn't enough, Sinestro?
The One Earth government is similar to mine on Koragar. An alliance was logical. So for now, I tolerate humans. Even Hal Jordan.
None of that is on you.
You don't understand.
I struggled for a long time with surviving. And you... No matter what, you keep finding something to fight for.
You couldn't resist, could you?
Jesus, not you two.
This is a problem.
I keep trying to explain that, but the president won't listen.
Poverty is a problem. Apartheid is a problem. This is just a couple of...
Here's the latest approval poll.
We lost 20 points. We can get them back.
They're at 20 points.
I'll admit that's a little lower than anticipated.
All right, I got this whole thing figured out. We hit the town, maybe swing by the Space Needle, always wanted to see it, and then we're back home to save some lives.
Nice of you to drop in. And just in time. He's my payaso. Remember, you gave your word.
You have 1 minute.
Do they even have manners where he comes from? You see, it's a tradition in my house to open one present each on Christmas Eve. How about this one?